Stop what you are doing right now. What if everything you have been told about building strength, preserving your body, and fighting the dreaded muscle loss that comes with age is completely and utterly wrong? For years, you have been doing all the right things, chugging protein shakes, meticulously counting your lean meat servings, and hitting the gym consistently. Yet, the frustration is real. You are watching your strength, stability, and muscle mass erode year after year, especially after 60, 70, and beyond. You are not alone in this struggle. Millions of vibrant, health-conscious people are facing the same quiet crisis, a condition with a medical name, sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. This isn't just about looking weaker. Sarcopenia is the single biggest predictor of weakness, devastating falls, fractures, and the ultimate loss of independence in older adults. Here is the shocking truth that your doctor, your personal trainer, and most health blogs are completely silent about. The number one nutrient your aging muscles are silently screaming for is not just protein. It is a structural super compound known as collagen. You could be wasting all that expensive protein and every hard-earned rep in the gym because you are missing the essential scaffolding required for your muscles to hold together and rebuild. In this crucial video, we are going to expose why the most popular collagen cure, which is bone broth, is a therapeutic deception. And then I will reveal two forgotten liquid collagen sources, one marine, one from a surprising everyday item, that are clinically proven to outperform bone broth by up to 8 times. By the end of this video, you will not only understand the true root cause of your muscle loss, but you will walk away with a clear, science-backed, natural protocol to stop sarcopenia in its tracks and rebuild the strong, resilient body you deserve. The core myth we must debunk immediately is the idea that building muscle is only about eating enough protein and lifting heavy weights. While protein is undeniably essential, it provides the amino acids, or bricks, you need for muscle growth and repair. It is only half the story. What most people, including many seasoned wellness professionals, overlook is the fundamental importance of the structural framework that holds those protein bricks together. Inside your body, that crucial framework is made almost entirely of collagen. Think of collagen as the mortar, the scaffolding, and the structural frame that ensures your muscle fibers do not collapse. It is the most abundant protein in your entire body, making up about 30% of your total protein mass, forming the supportive connective tissue that surrounds every muscle fiber, tendon, and ligament. Without a strong collagen foundation, the high-quality protein you are eating cannot properly integrate into the muscle tissue, meaning your hard-earned nutrition is largely wasted. As we age, typically starting in our 20s and accelerating rapidly after 40, our natural collagen production declines dramatically. By the time you reach your 60s, you could be producing less than half the collagen you made in your youth. This decline is the hidden root cause of sarcopenia, where your body literally loses the ability to repair and build the scaffolding your muscles rely on, causing the fibers to fray like an old, worn-out rope. To use a simple analogy, imagine you are patching a hole in a wall. You can have all the plaster, protein, in the world, but if the wooden frame behind the wall, collagen, is rotting, the patch will crumble and fall apart. Research backs this powerful distinction. Clinical trials consistently show that when older adults combine resistance exercise with collagen supplementation, they gain significantly more muscle and strength compared to those who only exercise or only use traditional protein. Collagen is not a vanity supplement for skin. It is the vital missing link for functional strength and longevity. This age-related decline in your collagen scaffolding is the silent saboteur responsible for many of the frustrating physical changes you may be experiencing, from lingering soreness to nagging joint aches and overall stiffness. Collagen is built from key amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which your cells weave into long, resilient fibers that give your tissues strength and elasticity. However, starting in midlife, the enzymes responsible for assembling this collagen become less active, while simultaneously chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, essentially internal rusting, begin to actively break down the collagen you already possess. This creates a powerful double hit: your body is both producing less new collagen and rapidly destroying the old collagen, leading to a state where your muscle, tendon, and ligament tissues literally lose their integrity. What you notice in daily life is that soreness lingers for days after a light walk. Your joints feel brittle and your body lacks the resilient spring it once had, forcing many people to exercise less, which only accelerates the sarcopenia vicious cycle. Think of your youthful body as a brand new elastic band. It stretches and bounces back instantly. When your collagen is low, that band becomes worn out, cracking, fraying, and taking forever to return to shape. This is what is happening inside your muscles and tendons. Studies, including those published in respected journals like the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, confirm that older adults with a higher collagen intake exhibit significantly better muscle function, less joint pain, and dramatically faster recovery after physical activity. The takeaway is non-negotiable. The decline in collagen is a root cause of weakness, and unless you proactively replenish this scaffolding through superior nutritional strategies, you are fighting a losing battle against the inevitable decline of sarcopenia. For years, one food has dominated the discussion around collagen: bone broth. It has been sold as the ultimate elixir for joint and muscle health, prominently featured in celebrity diets, cookbooks, and wellness blogs across the globe. The rationale seems sound. Simmer bones for hours and the collagen releases into the liquid. However, when you look beneath the surface and examine the actual nutritional science, the common bone broth narrative falls apart. Independent lab analyses have consistently shown that bones themselves are primarily mineral, and the small amount of collagen fragments released are far less concentrated than the hype suggests. Most store-bought and even well-made homemade broths contain a meager 2 to 5 grams of collagen per cup. This is the crucial point. To meaningfully support muscle repair, stimulate connective tissue synthesis, and effectively fight sarcopenia, seniors need a therapeutic dose of at least 10 to 15 grams of highly bioavailable collagen daily. This means you would have to consume 3 to 5 large bowls of bone broth every single day just to hit the minimum baseline, a completely unrealistic and unsustainable goal for most people. The dose is simply too low to deliver the structural benefits your muscles desperately need. It is like trying to patch a road full of giant potholes with just a handful of gravel. It feels good, but it will never repair the damage. Bone broth can be a wonderfully comforting, nutrient-rich food, but it is not a therapeutic collagen strategy for muscle preservation. If you are serious about reversing weakness and rebuilding your body's scaffolding, you need sources that deliver 8 to 10 times the collagen density per serving, and this is where the forgotten powerhouse foods come in. The first overlooked nutritional powerhouse, which is often discarded, is fish skin broth. This marine source of collagen is a true game changer that blows land-based bone broth out of the water. Here is the secret. Fish skin is one of the richest natural sources of type 1 collagen, the exact type that makes up 70% of your tendons, ligaments, and the foundational framework of your muscle fibers. When you gently simmer the skins and bones from wild-caught fish like salmon, cod, or snapper, you extract a collagen that is not only highly concentrated, often delivering close to 10 grams per serving, but also significantly more bioavailable than beef or chicken. This superior absorption is due to the smaller molecular size of marine collagen peptides. Think of your body as trying to unlock the door to muscle repair. Large keys, land animal collagen, get stuck, but the smaller compact keys, fish collagen, slip easily into the lock. Research confirms this efficiency, showing that fish-derived collagen is absorbed up to 1.5 times more efficiently than collagen from land animals, meaning much more of it is actually utilized by your muscles instead of being wasted. You do not need expensive powders. You can make this at home by slow simmering the skins and bones for just a few hours. A 2019 study published in Marine Drugs specifically found that daily supplementation with fish collagen improved muscle mass, skin elasticity, and joint health in older adults within a mere 12 weeks. Incorporating just 1 cup of this high-density, fast-absorbing liquid into your daily routine is a powerful natural intervention against sarcopenia, offering a cleaner, more targeted approach than traditional bone broth. Our second overlooked superfood is arguably even more surprising. The thin, almost invisible layer you see when you peel a hard-boiled egg, known as egg membrane. This translucent film clinging to the shell is nature's incredible concentrated package of scaffolding materials designed to protect the developing chick. And it turns out it is a formidable ally for human muscle and joint repair. Egg membrane is a full-spectrum nutrient source, containing not only type 1 collagen but also type 5 and type X collagens, which are essential for repairing the internal support structure of muscle and tendon tissue. Even more powerfully, it naturally carries the synergistic compounds orthopedic doctors prescribe for joint health: hyaluronic acid, glucosamine, and chondroitin. You are getting the complete joint and connective tissue toolkit in a natural, food-based form. Clinical evidence is highly impressive. A randomized control trial in clinical interventions in aging found that adults taking just 500 milligrams of natural egg membrane daily reported significant reductions in joint pain and stiffness in as little as 10 days, with continued improvements in flexibility over 2 months. Furthermore, studies demonstrate that the collagen in egg membrane actively stimulates fibroblasts, the cells responsible for producing new connective tissue, meaning it does not just fill gaps, it signals your body to actively rebuild the scaffolding itself. For those who prefer whole foods, simply simmering eggs gently with the shells intact, a method used in some traditional Asian cuisines, can leach trace amounts of these beneficial compounds into the broth. Egg membrane is a powerful reminder that sarcopenia is an integrity issue, and by supplying not just collagen, but also the necessary lubricants and reinforcement, we can rebuild the resilient, strong connective tissue that keeps our muscles from breaking down. Finally, knowing what to eat is only half the battle. The real transformation happens when you know how to apply it in a practical, daily protocol. To maximize your collagen intake and effectively fight sarcopenia, you need to structure your intake around 3 principles: timing, quality, and synergy. Timing is key. Your body uses collagen most effectively when it is paired with muscle stimulation. The best time to consume collagen-rich foods or supplements is within 1 hour before or after your resistance training, walking, or any physical activity. The exercise increases blood flow and creates the need for repair, and the collagen acts as the immediate repair crew arriving at the construction site while the scaffolding is still open. Quality is non-negotiable. Aim for at least 10 to 15 grams of bioavailable collagen daily. A cup of homemade fish skin broth hits this target, or you can use a high-quality marine or pasture-raised hydrolyzed collagen powder as daily insurance. Synergy dramatically improves the impact. Collagen works best when paired with certain cofactors. Vitamin C is the essential spark plug your body uses to actually assemble collagen fibers. Without it, the protein is useless. By adding a squeeze of lemon juice to your fish skin broth or pairing it with a side of berries or bell peppers, you dramatically increase its absorption and effectiveness. Magnesium and zinc also play vital roles in activating the enzymes that strengthen connective tissue. By implementing a routine, perhaps a marine collagen smoothie with berries for breakfast and a cup of fish skin broth or an egg membrane capsule before your afternoon walk, you ensure a consistent delivery of 15 to 20 grams of full-spectrum collagen. The research shows that this consistent, targeted intake leads to measurable differences in muscle mass, grip strength, balance, and joint comfort within weeks, the exact markers that define your independence and vitality as you age. Your muscles are not just shrinking, the scaffolding is collapsing, and by making these simple, smart, and overlooked nutritional choices, you are not just building muscle, you are depositing into your long-term strength and longevity account, rebuilding a body that feels and functions decades younger than your chronological age. Conclusion: rewriting the story of aging. Let us pull back and understand the big picture. Sarcopenia is not just a frustrating sign of aging, it is the gradual, preventable loss of the crucial collagen scaffolding that holds your muscle fibers together. When we look at the science, the myth that bone broth alone can save your muscles collapses. It simply does not deliver the required therapeutic dose. The path to maintaining strength and independence, therefore, lies in reclaiming the forgotten food powerhouses, fish skin broth and egg membrane, which are dense, bioavailable, and clinically proven to support muscle health. They deliver not just collagen, but the complete toolkit, hyaluronic acid, glucosamine, etc., for joint and connective tissue resilience. The takeaway is simple and actionable. Aim for 10-15 grams of high-quality, bioavailable collagen daily. Always pair it with vitamin C and strategically time your intake around movement. Every intentional sip of broth, every capsule, and every nutrient-rich meal is an investment that compounds over time, giving you a body that functions with the strength, mobility, and energy of a much younger self. If this message has added value to your health journey, I invite you to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this breakthrough information, and subscribe to join our community dedicated to optimizing health naturally. Together, we are proving that with the right strategies, strength and vitality are not lost with time. They can be powerfully rebuilt, one smart choice at a time.